Hey guys, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. I'm ZeldaMaster, and here we are in the Lanayru Province. As you can tell, it is completely deserted. Yeah, here we are in the Lanayru Mine, to be exact. But it's barren. Like, yeah, this does not look that friendly at all. But it's a thing, and this is by far the most interesting province within the game. It's my favorite in a way, but at the same time, I kind of dislike it. Now, it's way bigger than the other two, way bigger. You're gonna see right now, this is just a small section we are in. I don't think it's gonna draw anymore, but yeah, it's all deserted, it's all barren, and it's time to start it. And I believe you will agree with what I have to say about this place, because I do have some things I really dislike about it. Let me quickly just douse. Okay, cool, I did it. All right, leave me alone. I freaking hate that blinking sound effect. It gets so annoying. Now, one thing I'm gonna do is check out all of the bird statues, because I'm so bad with that. I don't know why, but I am. I always forget to actually just click on them so I can activate them. I believe the game should somehow indicate that you came near it and then activate it, but that does seem a little difficult to actually handle, especially if it's like on the opposite side of like some difficult path to pass. So it makes sense why they don't do that. You actually have to speak to it. But at the same time, I wish it was more like Majora's Mask, where you would hit the owl statue and then it would open up, instead of you just speaking to it and nothing changes, like not the color, nothing, and it just asks you to save. It's not like, oh, you have activated this bird statue, now you can use it as a checkpoint of sorts. It's not like that at all. So yeah, and here I am once again giving my review of the game and critiquing it, but whatever, you know, I'm sure you guys are already used to that. I can't help it. This is like the only Zelda game that I have so much to say, because it had so much potential, and I feel like a lot of it kind of dropped in a sense. So yeah, we got a giant minecart we gotta push, and it's consuming a lot of our stamina, but it's possible to push. I mean, if you want to take a break, you can take a break as well. Don't be forced to push it all. Uh-oh, electric choose. Now, electricity is pretty much the main element you're going to be finding here. You're going to be electrified quite a bit. So be on the lookout, be careful, because it's not fun at all. Let's go ahead and place a bomb here, though. And see, I'm being convenient. Instead of using two bombs, I'm going to place one in the middle. And it should, yep, should explode both. So take that. Yeah, I am resourceful. Even though the bomb plants grow immediately out of the flower thing, the bomb flower plant thing. And you can easily deposit them, because, you know, in this game they made it way more convenient to stock up on bombs, which is super nice. But that's, I believe, because you need to use a lot, and they kind of changed the way the mechanic works for them, where you can roll them, and it's just overall a much more useful item. So yeah, alright, there's a minecart here, and then up. Okay, well, I need to be careful. Are you serious? How did I not break out from that? Let's go ahead and kill this guy. Believe there's another one. Yep. No! Okay, thank God I didn't hit him. Alright, not bad. Let's go ahead and place a bomb here, and then also stock up on a bomb. But yeah, this is where things are going to change up quite a bit. Let me just first off see if we have anything. I need to get as many rupees as I can. I spent a lot of rupees in the last episode, so I'm trying to collect my rupees. Yeah, so take that as you will. Anyways, this switch here is going to change the whole area for you. Now, this is a barren, nasty looking wasteland, and it's just like, oh, why is it like that? Watch and learn, guys. Look at what I do. I'm going to hit this purple crystal switch of sword sand. Oh my god, it turned blue, and also brought everything back to life. Yes, we went back in the past. Only a section of this area has went back into the past, and everything came back to life, and somehow in the past it's more futuristic and everything works. It's like all the technology went to crap as time went on, and this is just so cool looking. Imagine if the whole province was always like this. Just look at how nice this looks. You got minecarts, you got so many things that just look so cool, and it's just like, how come they didn't do that? Also, you got these new creatures that I will speak to soon. They aren't really a race because they're robotic. They're like built, but they're like its own race in this area, I guess. Like, these are the only people you're going to really be talking to here in the Lanayru Province. They're the people of Lanayru, so that's pretty much what they are. All they're doing is digging. You know, they have a task to do, and they only live when I make things go back into the past. I don't know how that works, but then they turn into rust as soon as you deactivate that switch. But yeah, that really didn't give us too much. I believe it gave us that red rupee. I wasn't even paying attention to what I got right now. And also I realized I'm wearing a hoodie on, and that's why it's like getting really hot really quickly. I was just like, why is it so hot in here? But like I'm covering my whole face with that hoodie. And oh, look at that. A little flower, an ancient flower. It's so ancient that you can't really find it unless you go back in time. Literally. So, yeah. There it is. Luckily, we can bring it with us to the present like this. Ugh! Yeah, now we're back in the present. I wish the link would, like, change slightly, you know. See, this is literally like a portal between now and then. Or, yeah, back then. So, really weird. But check out this mine cart. This is what's really interesting. Actually, before I do that, let me quickly stock up on a little more bombs. I always want to have a full amount because I didn't carry with me a additional bomb bag. That would have been smart though, but I didn't. Oh well. But yeah, watch and haha. Yes, we can now ride this minecart because it turned back to life. Whoop-de-doo. And I don't think there's really anything else to do here. We can speak to these guys. And let me just quickly pick up this ancient flower. And I will do that. See, there are some that are rusted up here. Let me actually try to speak to them and see what Fi says. Okay, I'm pretty sure Fi has something to say. So, has been broken for many years. Okay, that's a really keen observation. I admire your wait, did it blow up all of the rocks? No, it didn't. Okay. But it's cool how Fi noticed that. Not really. I don't really care. It was actually really obvious. So, you know. I hate on Fi way too much. No one seems to care, though, so I'm happy with it. But watch and learn. Oh, my God. Everything's back to life in this room. And now let's see what these guys are doing. Hey, what's up, man? The time shift stones power us as well as the machines we use. Rip! That's why we have to stay hard at work. Huh. Why do you have to stay hard at work then? But yeah, no, they're aware, I guess, that the time shift crystals are literally what power them up because it's, yeah, it shows them back into the past. It somehow brings them back into the past. I don't know, man. It's overall really weird. But to leave this room, I believe we had to do that. Did we? No, I think you just wanted to talk to them. I don't think there's anything else important with hitting this time shift crystal in particular. But just pointing it out, only one time shift crystal can be hit at a time. So when I hit this one, the one outside was deactivated. I wonder if you can tell by the map. No, it won't show you what's in the present and what's in the past. So I thought it would. That would have been pretty interesting if it did, but whatever. This overall is really just bizarre because I personally love the idea. I think it's really cool how you're using these crystals to go back in the past. Like, it's unique, don't get me wrong, but I don't like the barren look of this area to begin with. It seems it's way too big and vast, and it has nothing to it, and it's dead, and the only freaking people you can talk to are those robotic guys, and it's just like, obviously they have no personality and they all look exactly the same, so it doesn't really feel like you're talking to anyone different each time you talk to one. And then on top of that, what just really ruins it for me is the fact that you can't just bring it all back to life in one go. Like, maybe if you can, and you can switch from barren to not barren, that'd be cool, I guess, but nope, you have to deal with all the sand and stuff. I understand maybe they want to make a sand element, like Province, where it's all sandy and deserted and barren, and gives you that Gerudo desert vibe, but I would have preferred a tropical looking area. You know, it could still be in the desert, it just could be more tropical, more lifelike, have something else to it, but no, they didn't. So yeah, that sucks. But yeah, here we got Quicksand. Do not lose your stamina in that, because if you're not running in it, you will instantly sink and you have to respawn. It's not really that big of an issue. You know, this game is really really forgiving when it comes to like falling off of ledges and other stuff like that. But either way, just be really conservative with it. There we go. We're fine. I believe overall in this room there isn't really much to do. You just want to make your way from one side to the other, and that's it. And then just continue on. I'm just going to ignore this blob. Not in the mood to fight him. But let's go ahead and blow up this. And kill these guys as well. Alright. Freaking keys. Yeah, this is where things get interesting. Time to play. Whoops. Okay, let's wait. It's better off to store the bombs than use them because they don't set off until you actually throw them. But if you pick them up from the flower, they instantly go off, or the timer goes off for it to explode. So yeah, just store it so you can turn that stuff off. Let's go ahead and do this again. Roll it. And notice it's so accurate with even the way I tilt it. So even though I have Link facing forward with how I'm holding it, like I'll show you right now, I can like slightly maneuver it just by the way I'm holding it like this, which is so cool. I'm surprised it's so accurate, but holding the Wiimote like that is already hard enough, so it's not worth it. But there we go. We opened up, or somehow we brought back this section to the past. And yeah, now we can walk through because what was once grass is now sand. Weird, huh? That's how it is. Alright, let's not scare these guys off. I do want these. Want to get all of the bugs I can get within this game. And this is a Gerudo Dragonfly. I love how it's actually called Gerudo as well. Huh. It's interesting. So the name Gerudo must have already been established by now. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just called that because the game wants you to catch the reference? I don't know. But I'm pretty sure Gerudo does not exist. Like the Gerudo tribe or any of that. But I'm pretty sure maybe the name itself is established. Maybe there's like a certain area within here that is Gerudo-like. And then, you know, the Gerudo tribe starts it. And wow, that was the biggest just uncool move. It was kind of worth it actually because I got myself that. But still, it was really uncool. Now I need to run all the way back and pick up that chest, all because of that freaking Deku Baba. Because I'm not really willing to fight him. I don't like fighting these guys. They're so hard because I can never actually hit the correct side of their mouth. I'm going to show you what I mean by that. So here's this guy. All right, so let's just wait for him. I'm going to try to see. I can't. It's just I do it. I try to be as accurate as I can. Also, he opens his mouth way too short. The period of time he has his mouth open is just really short. See, that took me way too long. It may have not, but to me it seems like it took too long. I don't want to really waste time fighting all of them, so I just prefer to avoid them. But we got ourselves a blue feather. Sweet. This, I believe the one we got before was also from a chest because they're like so rare to get. You can get them from birds. Birds are hard to catch with your... You can't really catch birds. I mean, well, the feathers are hard to catch apparently because you're supposed to catch the bird and then somehow the bird escapes. And it just shows you the feather. Yeah, it's a weird concept. But let's go ahead and ride this ride up into the outside.